Hey, what's up everybody? So, what do we have in front of us here? We have 3D printed intake manifolds, right? Wrong. Can you guess what it is? I bet you can't. So, this is a technology that existed before 3D printing. It's called stereolithography. And it is a 3D printing process, but it uses a laser to cure a liquid resin, kind of like epoxy, something like that. So the way this would work is you would have a sheet of resin, a laser would harden that, then it would lower it down, coat it with a new layer of resin, the laser would harden it, and it would build up paper thin layers at a time. Now, these you will not see anywhere else. I promise you. Only here. These are actual OEM Ford Motor Company prototypes made in the late 90s, early 2000s with the stereolithography process. So this was an early way to come up with a working model. Kitty, hey, you're not helpful. You're not helpful, Munchkin. This was an early way to come up with the design and be able to bolt it onto the engine. And I'll show you that in a minute here. This right here, see that? That's an actual fuel injector in the runner. And it comes apart. Now these are very old parts. These are at least 25 years old, roughly. But I got a collection of these. And they are delicate because they are old. And so they're all two pieces. This is how they would, you know, this is just a scaled down version of what the actual item would be. So I thought you might enjoy seeing something like this because you ain't gonna see it anywhere else. And you see they do develop cracks over time because this is a resin piece and not a plastic piece. But before 3D printing, there was an earlier alternative to make a working prototype out of, you know, without having to come up with the tooling cost. But this one's pretty good. This one's definitely similar to a modern, you know, something that you would see on like a V6. Where did that fly come from? Isn't that interesting though? What an interesting piece. So yeah, you could, in a way, 3D print an intake manifold before 3D printers even really came on the scene. What do you think, Kitty? Is that good stuff? We need some loving. We need some scratchings. Yeah. We're spoiled house cats. Useless house cats. I don't see no mousing out of you. You haven't been mousing today. You've just been a lazy bum. Anyway, these are a truly rare piece that I was very fortunate to be gifted. But this one is definitely the most interesting with the fuel injector actually put into the resin model. So, now you know. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you watching.